Well, hello everybody. Here we are again with another episode of Fireside Bricky. Today we are on, don't even attempt to pronounce goddamn language, I believe it means insane in German. I don't know how exactly it's said. You know, I'm not going to embarrass myself with it either. It's this map. You know this map. You understand this map. You get this map. And of course, here we are in this map, going to do our very best to, well, not die. As normal. It is a German sanatorium, of course, because we are back on the line of Nazi zombie videos in Fireside Bricky, in which we do our very best to get through all the new maps that have been remastered, because zombies is a very big part of what Fireside Bricky was back in the day. And it's, of course, extremely fun to revisit it. And so here we are. Now, let's see if I can open this guy up. I can. And with all the remaster maps, there's a ton of footage and gameplay we can do once every single week, of course. And I gotta be honest, I am tired as hell right now. I've been making... oh, jeez. So I've been making so many videos recently because I'm actually going up to Anime Expo in LA later today. I'm actually leaving, technically later today, which is yesterday for you if you watched this video when it came out. But... I've been spending all this time pre-making the videos for it, and most specifically, I just finished Doom, so I know I got all the Doom parts coming out for the second channel, the Big Brick Plays channel. Actually, pretty nice. I've really started to make my way through a lot of games now. We've done Uncharted 4, Mass Effect Andromeda, Nier Automata, and now Doom. I actually finished Doom already. I think it's gonna be like a 10 or 11 part series. Pretty. I mean, it's. I'm you know, already, I'm preaching to the choir here, but it's fucking great. It's fucking amazing. I love that game, and I'm very happy to have played it. But I'm trying to get as many parts as I can up, and I'm also trying to get this Fireside Bricky up for today, and then the last 2 Subnautica episodes tomorrow, before they move to the second channel, that is, because they are going to be going to a second channel from now on, and then the Monday vlog, and then I should be done after that. But God. Oh, it's so much work. It is so much work. I'm not used to making this many videos. In fact, I actually have to leave in like 4.5 hours, so I have that much time to get all that stuff rendered. My only issue right now is getting everything rendered, because that's the hard part, is trying to get all the stuff rendered and finished. Luckily, I'm actually getting new doors into the house today. They're soundproofing doors, or for those of you who, I mean, they're solid core doors. So they are a lot more sound resistant, you know, they're not soundproof or anything, but they do a better job at getting rid of sound. And in a house with now 5 people living in it, because I have roommates, of course it is a very good idea to get that done ASAP. So they're finally coming in after a very long time of waiting, and I'm quite happy to get those in. Hopefully, I think this mic is pretty dang good. I don't think there's a lot of background noise in this mic naturally, but any that there may have been will probably be gone now. As you can see, I'm doing my very best to make my way in this map. Get in here, get that power turned on. Luckily, this map, I don't know where the Wonder Fizz orb may be on this map, but overall, it's nice to come back to this map. Actually, one of my roommate's favorite maps. I've always thought this map was great, but really hard. I've always had a real hard time playing this map because it's just, I don't know. The zombies are incredible. Like, I think they have the fastest type of zombie on this map. There's like this one special one that runs significantly faster than the rest, and obviously because of that, it makes it a lot more difficult to play. But, you know, it's just how it goes. I'm also gonna need things like Juggernaut and stuff downstairs, which will come later. First map to ever add traps. First map to ever add perks. Pretty impressive innovation on this map, I gotta say. Traps and perks are a pretty big deal. I actually first map to ever add a power button too. They really went out of the box with this map comparing to the first one. So it's kind of neat to see that kind of innovation. I mean, especially considering that this has basically been what it's been like for the rest of ever. A power button, traps, and perks. Those are the 3 very big things that happen nowadays in most zombie maps. Look at this. Black number 5. It's like cheese in there too. Now, I'm actually kind of excited for Anime Expo. As you all know, I'm not a very big anime fan. I don't watch it really at all. And but the ones that I have watched have been enjoyable. But like San Diego Comic-Con, if you've ever been to that, which I'm also going to that, by the way, so if any of you were lucky enough to get a ticket to San Diego Comic-Con, which I'm sure many of you didn't, because no one ever can. I barely even did. If you are going to that, then I'll also be there. But, you know, it's like Comic-Con is not just comics, you know, it's a lot of major pop culture, social media kind of stuff, as well as the regular comics and stuff. Anime Expo's got a lot of gaming influence too, because anime and gaming kind of overlap each other quite a bit, and it's nice to have that. So, you know, it won't just be anime stuff that I won't understand. There'll be a lot of fun stuff. Cosplay is a big deal, of course, because anime has ridiculously over-the-top cosplays. And I don't know, I think it'll be a pretty fun time. At least that's certainly what I'm hoping for. That is the hope and the guess. But until then, we gotta just move our way through all these games. It's actually quite nice because, you know, speaking of zombies and shit and Nazis, well, maybe not zombies, but definitely Nazis. Then I finished Doom. Once the 11 parts are fully up and everything, I'll probably be playing Wolfenstein: The New Order after that. Never actually played that Wolfenstein game, and people have told me that it is really, really good. So I'm very excited to give it a shot, see how it turns out, and you know, see what all the hubbub is about. Of course, is on the second channel though. Good old Big Brick Plays. Still very happy with that name. Of the kind of names you can make for a second channel, that's the Let's Play channel. That's up there. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud of it. Granted, it wasn't my idea. You know, I was asking people for names, and some of them said Big Brick Plays. I'm like, you know what? Or no, someone said Big Dick Plays, because I say that so often. And then I was like, you know what? That's great, but what about Big Brick Plays? Like, aha, innovation, additions and such. Yes, of course. So, anyway, that's on the current schedule. Man, we have so much stuff going on this July. Ugh, it's gross. I'm gonna be at Anime Expo from Friday till Tuesday, and then I'm leaving for Indie PopCon on fucking on Thursday, I think. God, there's just so much, man. I'm not prepared. I am not even close to being prepared to have. I don't have enough videos made. I legitimately don't. I do not have enough videos pre-made to be able to do both. I just barely did Anime Expo. I'm gonna have to have a lull for Indie PopCon. But that'll be later. Dang it. You know, actually kind of funny. The with that, as soon as that's done too, because that's like Indie PopCon is the 7th through the 9th, I think, and then goddamn San Diego Comic-Con is on the 19th, and there's just so much. It's just, July is so fucked, man. July is so goddamn fucked. It's gonna be so tiring. I am not ready. I am not even close to being ready for San Diego Comic-Con. Or any of this kind of stuff, man. I'm not used to this. Dang it, this is what happens when you try to have a schedule of videos. It'd be so much better if I could just make Subnautica playthroughs when I feel like making Subnautica playthroughs, but I have to have a schedule. Oh well. I mean, that's what I signed up for. Yeah, dang me, Bricky. Playing video games, have to make videos on it, have to entertain all these plebeians. Gosh. What kind of life do I have to live? Well, lucky me. I think I should have enough with all the Doom parts done. I'll have a lot of time where I don't need to make any or film any more of Doom, which is good because I can just kind of let it run. Yeah, every day is a Doom part, and just every day just another Doom part, and another Doom part, another Doom part, and just keeps on going, man. No issues. Ow, 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 owie, ow. I have an insta-kill for a reason. Really hope I don't die super early in this game. That would be pretty awkward and annoying, but yeah. Time. It's all about time, man. Time management. Luckily, games like, or videos like Fireside Bricky and stuff are really not that hard to make, but they're just time consuming. You know, I mean, because it's live commentary, you know, it's pretty simple to make this video. It just takes so much time. In fact, I actually probably went the wrong way. I should go the other way. It's just the fact that it takes like an hour to make it, about 10 minutes to edit it, and then like 2 hours to render it, and then an hour to upload it. So it's just the fact that it's consistent amounts of time and time and time of having to make this, of having to continually, whoops, edit and fix up this video, which is a real pain in the butt. But I mean, it's not as rough as like things like Soul One Mains, which I mean are doing pretty good at the moment. I'm very happy I got the Nasus one out before I could, before I left, because the Nasus one, I really needed one to come out soon. I hadn't made one in a while. I was really pushing it too. I was really pushing how like to do Soul One Mains a little bit faster than like I used to before. But after the Galio one, I just didn't. No, I really tried to get the Nasus one out as soon as possible after the Galio one was done. But then I did a really good job, but then I got sidetracked by a lot of other projects I wanted to work on, and then I put it on hold for way longer than I would have liked. And it should have came out way earlier, but it didn't. But at least now it's, you know, at least now it's done and like it's actually finished. It feels good with it being done and it coming out and Nasus being finished. Oh, I also totally forgot about the fact that I started doing, not started, but played Nasus and got footage during the Riven Yasuo event, and that was both of those people just shit on him. It was very upsetting, but you know. You know, they actually had the Lawbreakers beta coming out. I actually have Lawbreakers as a Monday vlog coming out this Monday, of course, the Lawbreakers base thing. Because I've been playing a lot of that game lately, and man, I love me some Juggernaut. You have no idea how much better he is than what he used to be. Old Juggernaut was, I mean, was really not that good. His wall would just get destroyed so fast, and then his shotgun had literally half the fire rate. Which they actually may want to find a middle ground with that. I think maybe like instead of 1 and 0.5 they make it 0.75. It may be a little bit too fast right now, but it's so nice to be able to play this character again and just start dumpstering people. It's cool because I was playing with a bunch of YouTubers and streamers and stuff for that game, and because of that they were all really good at the game, and so I was having a hard time playing it, and because of that it was so difficult to win. Like, I was actually fighting really tough players, and now that I'm into rando lobbies, like, I'm just shitting on people, and it feels so dang good. I wonder if that's gonna be a big turnoff of the game, though, because there's a hefty skill ceiling, and there's a lot you've got to do and learn if you want to play the game well. But I'm curious if people will be more attracted to that or more turned off by it. It really depends. I'm gonna buy this KN-44. A cool looking gun. Whoop, whoop. But, yeah, we'll see how it turns out. I'm not quite sure. Hoping everything will be good and fun. Hoping the game does well. Boss Key seems to know what they're doing with the game. Even though I have had a little bit of work with them in the past, you know, like actual, like sponsorship stuff for a little bit. But, I don't know, man, the game is just really fun. I'm hoping it'll be a good time. Probably make a Fireside Bricky about it at some point. But at the moment, we got Nazi Zombies we gotta do. Come to think of it, I'll probably be making the Shino Numa Nazi Zombies as soon as I get home because I need to get those videos done. I need to get more videos done, man. I need more videos. There's so much I gotta work on. Oh my god, all the pre-making, man. Why can't I be like a daily vlogger? Actually, that sounds equally awful. Why can't I be like a daily gameplay vlogger? Why can't I be people like in the FaZe group where they just like play games and do like a 6-minute video of discussion? Those are so much fun. Just a little bit of face cam discussion videos. Those are so fun, man. I really enjoy those. Really wish I could have done more of that. Too bad though. What you got for me, Gobblegum? Flavor hexed. What the hell does that do? Transforms into a random Mega Gobblegum not in your pack. Any bullet that hits a zombie damages its head. Oh, remainder of the round. Oh. Head trauma. Huh? Whoa. Whoa. This is a one-shot headshot? Dang. Wow. I had no idea. Screw it. I had no idea that was a one-shot headshot. Oh well. That's pretty neat. You know, it's times like this where it's times like this where I start to wonder the direction of my channel and where I want to take it. It's times like this where I start to wonder if my channel is doing what I want it to do. If it really is, like, if it's what stuff I want to do, the stuff that I want to make. These are the kind of videos that I want to make. And I don't know, I still want to do more skits, but skits are very difficult and have very little payoff. Little skits are basically akin to playing, or to being an animator. They're videos that have a shitload of work, take a lot of time, and they're extremely short, so you make no money off them. And it's very, very unfortunate for that whole reason. Whoa. Auto activates. Oh, slide makes 2 explosions. It's kind of neat. It's automatically just a very big, like, worry of. Whoops. A very big worry of mine about where I want my videos to go, like League of Legends and the kind of stuff that I make. And Fireside Bricky is fun because it's a long video, which which makes it very enjoyable, but it's at least easier to make. And it's also fun. People like to watch it. You get that inside scoop into what Bricky's doing. And I mean, Nazi Zombies is always a lot of fun, and I don't know. It's like these are things that I think about a lot, about what I want to do with the channel and the direction I want to take. Unfortunately, a lot of times you get people saying, we'll watch whatever you make, Bricky. That's cute. It's very sweet. Thank you for saying that, those of you who do say that. But that's not the truth. You individually may. But there's a reason why League gets more views than the rest. There's a reason why Fireside Bricky gets smaller amounts of views than the rest. There's a reason why P.O. Box videos get less views than League, and why PUBG gets more than the P.O. Box opening, but less than League, and why blah, 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 blah. There's a reason. That's just the way YouTube works, and you gotta kind of accept it, And I'm trying to accept it. I'm understanding that League of Legends is the game that does indeed pay the bills and also helps grow my channel. But I'm wondering if maybe I should just do those kinds of videos, or maybe if I should start making these really different style videos. Maybe I kind of want to do some more skits. Maybe I have to do like a hybrid. Maybe in order to get really good, maybe to like try doing different like skit-based stuff, I should do skits based around League of Legends. So therefore, when I actually do change to skits, that's so fun. It won't be as much of an issue. Whee! That's a fun little gobble gum. So then, because you immediately move on over to the other stuff. Now, I mean, a lot of times people used to always talk about, way back in the day when Donkey made League of Legends videos, they always thought, he was a really, really big League of Legends YouTuber. Well, he was big, but like he was like the best League of Legends YouTuber and stuff. And honestly, I never really thought that. I thought the stuff that he made that wasn't League was the best. His non-League stuff I thought was excellent. I thought everything that he didn't make, or he made that wasn't League, was really good. And I always thought it was just far superior. And so because of that, it was always upsetting that, like, I know that maybe he had to keep doing that, perhaps. I'm not quite sure how exactly it worked. But overall, and, seeing that whole thing, seeing him move to other stuff is very nice, because the other videos, I think, are just so much better. And he already had a massive audience to where him swapping over didn't crush his channel, because the guy's funny, It's good. And I think I want to do that. I think I want to do that. And, I'm hoping he won't. I'm sure it won't matter, because he's already said this on Twitter. So Matt, if you're watching this, which you're not, don't hurt me. But you said on Twitter, eventually you're gonna be done doing champion spotlights after a few more, like 5 more or something, because you spend like a month doing it, go on hiatus for a week, and can't do anything else, and then it's a real pain in the ass. So I totally get it. But luckily, you're approaching like 1 million. And at around 1 million, like, you can actually start diversifying your content, like making those like vlogs and stuff, getting some of that good old porn filmmaking, you feel? And so I think, because I tried to diversify my content much, much earlier. I tried diversifying it way in 200,000 or something, and I think I did it way too early. I think I fucked up, and I did it way too early. And so I think I'm gonna need to start making more League stuff to grow my channel, and then with some stuff like mixed in, and then eventually get to a large enough audience to where, like, for instance, when you make videos, sometimes if they get a certain amount of views really fast, they get recommended to people a lot more. And because of that, if you're a really big YouTuber, you automatically get all those views really fast because you've got a lot of subs. So it automatically gets recommended, and you can start building your channel off of those kinds of videos. You could start building your channel off videos that aren't specific stuff, which is good. It's good. It's helpful. It makes sense. So, you know, even if it's not a League video, I could still get a solid amount of, like, views from a dedicated fan base, and therefore grow the channel from there. It's hard to explain what I really want to do. See, here's my issue, is I love making tons of different kinds of videos. I love making all this kind of stuff. I love making all these different types of things. But you can't be that variety without having problems. You know, even variety YouTubers have this issue. For instance, let's go to someone like, say, what's a good Jack Frags. You guys know Jack, or I'm sure some of you know Jack Frags. He's a, you know, pretty solidly large YouTuber, 2.2 million or something like that. And he makes a ton of videos, variety. He makes, like, on Star Wars Battlefront and Call of Duty and Battlefield and PUBG and all these other kinds of games. But he does have one specific, what the fuck? Alright. He does have one specific, like, kind of overarching theme, and that they're all major first-person shooters, or currently popular shooters, maybe survival games. PUBG is a popular shooter, third-person maybe, but still, he has that kind of, like, prior basis. Look at people like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and their games are, you know, their variety, sure, but they're mostly games like single-player games. Or horror games. Okay, that I slid there. Why no explosion? You know, they're like horror games and survival games, and oh god, how oh man, I did a slide there, and now I'm tilted. Death and taxes. But you know, that's their like kind of types of videos they make. And so because of that, you know, they have their specific thing. Horror games and single-player games. Let's Plays and stuff. Let's Plays generally do... Let's Plays don't, or at least Let's Players don't really do multiplayer games because there's no campaign to do a Let's Play on them. You know? You kind of see what I'm saying? Yeah, everyone has their kind of group. Some may do MOBAs, like MOBAs in general. Like, so maybe they're a variety YouTuber. They do League, Smite, Dota, Heroes, etc., etc. You know, it's things like that. There's still a method. There's a method to the madness, you know. So but for me, I'm all over the fucking place. I did a Warhammer 40k unboxing thing, P.O. Box stuff. I did Lawbreakers, which is like a Quake style game. I did PUBG, which is like the third-person battle arena. First-person shooters like this. I have Let's Plays on my channel. I've got League of Legends as a MOBA. I'm all over the fucking place. And some like that. Some enjoy a lot of diversity like that. But in the world of the YouTubes, it does not help. Oh my god. Wow. I got fucked. So, anywho, that's just kind of my thought process right now. I'm like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with this kind of like content? Because I don't want to end anything. Well, that's actually one of the reasons why I'm moving stuff to the second channel. There's a reason I'm moving Subnautica stuff to the second channel, is because that removes Subnautica as a value. Subnautica is no longer one of those videos that isn't like my other stuff, that I can go ahead and move to a separate channel to keep it away from the main channel. And so, because of that, like, oh, hey, I've got, like League and PUBG and For Honor and games like that, while they are all, you know, very enjoyable, like, and different kinds of games, they're different kinds of games that all have a very heavy multiplayer focus. You know, they're multiplayer focused, they're very competitive, you can make some good videos out of them. And we're in the sense of, like, Subnautica, single-player survival co-op, and then all of the different kinds of Let's Plays move to the second channel, which are all single-player games as well. So, it's a bit of an adjustment. Maybe moving to more of a multiplayer gaming focus on the main channel is better, and moving the single-player focus to the second channel is simply a stronger idea. Unless I can make a shitload of memes out of the single-player stuff, like, I don't know, if I were to play Fallout, maybe. You know, I do like unless I'm doing like a meme video. Unless I'm doing like a meme video, you know? It all depends on what I'm trying to get done. YouTube is a hard work, man. YouTube is a hard life. You know, it's used sarcastically a lot, but I mean, I remember looking at my or someone asked me for I think some business reason, like, all right, please list how many hours you work. So I did the math and I was like, and I looked at it, it's like 75 to 80 hours a week. And I'm like, oh, shit. That's a long time. That's a lot of work. And I mean, sometimes it's back and forth between this. Sometimes, probably more on the line of the 70 end, but like, shit. What the hell is that? What the hell was that? Oh, that's a blood shower. Ew. Like, I was very surprised at myself. I was like, wow, is it really 70 to 80 hours of work? I'm like, yeah, it was every week. And that just, I don't know, it kind of surprised me. I'm like, oh, fuck, is it really that much? Am I really spending this much time to it? And I mean, you know, it's not back-breaking construction labor, and it's not some kind of, like, no, it's not like military service, and it's not as physically taxing as my last job as an EMT, but I'd call it harder than the EMT job. You know, this may seem like a pretentious thing to say, but sometimes, man, I miss retail sometimes. And I think I've said it before. But because retail work sucks ass. It does. It simply does. It is not fun. Customers are awful people. It is annoying. You get dick managers. You don't like the people you work with sometimes. And it's just not fun. And fuck. It's just not fun. However, one of the things that I've always liked about it is, while it is a hard job, yeah, working your ass off, man, standing on your feet for that long, just consistently working and serving people, like, that's fucking hard. It's not easy at all. But one of the nicest things about it is the fact that when you're done, you're done. You clock in, you do whatever you gotta do, you clock in, you get your, or you start, you know, get on the clock, you do your work for 8 hours or whatever it is, and then you go home. And there's no baggage that you carry with you, you know? There's nothing extra. You've done your job for the day. You have done your job for the day. And it feels good. And I might die. But it feels good that you finally get your job done. And but past that, like, there isn't anything else. For me, I'm like constantly fretting. How are my views doing? How's my sub growth doing? How's the second channel doing? Are the comments okay? Did I fuck up a video that I upload? I need to re-upload it. Did I do something wrong? You know, is there an issue with, like, the quality of the video? There's so much I gotta worry about consistently. Why isn't this video getting so that many views? Why is this video getting so many more views? Whoa, that's cool. There's just so many questions you gotta ask yourself that keep you up at night for the longest time, and it's hard to understand sometimes. It's hard to kind of grasp all you gotta do for it. It's worrying. It's worrying, man. It's worrisome. What's this? Nice. But it's things you gotta think about. It is. And life into YouTube is always interesting. It's one of those things where it's like it's like whenever what's it called? Fuck, what's the name of it? It's something along. It's, how do I explain? It's like when adults go ahead and they do, like, and they're all, hey, you know, video games are a new medium. That's not. I'm gonna die here. Yeah. Video games are a new medium. That's not like a real job or anything like that. It's not like an actual... You can't make money off that. And then you look at all of these YouTubers that are like massive multimillionaires, and you're kind of like, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Is that so? It's such an old... It's such an old mentality. Such an outdated mentality. To think that YouTube as a job isn't, like, difficult or has a lot going for it or is possible. I'm hoping, and a lot of times it's from kids too, which is weird. You get like those comments from like kids, like 16 and 15 and stuff, which are kind of, you know, they're young, but like, man, you're not like, you haven't tried. You don't get it because you haven't tried. No, it may look super easy sometimes, but there's a lot going to it. It's stressful as fuck. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this Fireside Bricky. Appreciate the support very, very much. I'm gonna work on all the other million videos I gotta make. And I hope you have a fantastic... Oh, also, I forgot, I gotta do this one thing. If you watch the end of the video, go ahead and type... Fuck. How do I normally do this? Just go ahead and I don't know, man. I got nothing. Like, I got nothing. Bye! No, not really. I'm kidding. Not bye yet. Shit. Just type in, what's a not zombies joke? What's not zombies joke? What's a good one? Speed cola, speed for life. Speed cola, speed for life in all caps. There you go. Okay, bye.